Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 7th to the 13th. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional culture cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Aquarius. I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Aquarius, buckle your seatbelt, please. This will be a week, okay? This will be a week, and I just want you to be prepared. I want you to be prepared for what's going to happen this week. Two big days I want you to pay attention to. The first one is August 9th, which is Wednesday. Venus is squaring Uranus. So very interesting day where it is, you know, these squares. I like these squares. We've already had a couple Venus square Uranuses, and there really are these moments of like freedom, moments of breakthroughs, really just you becoming more of like your authentic self, right? And that's a big thing for you, right? As an Aquarius, you're, you know, the most independent sign. You have that rebellious streak. You love your freedom. You love your individuality. It's really important to you. So I really like this one for you. It's a very exciting aspect, but what makes it a little bit more exciting is the fact that Mercury is trining Jupiter on the same day. Now, Mercury trining Jupiter, trines are very, very harmonious, supportive, auspicious aspects that happen in astrology. It's when the planets are 120 degrees apart. It's really, really, really nice. It's really nice. Mercury is a messenger, all right? Mercury is a messenger. It is the planet of communication. Jupiter happens to be, well, Jupiter is a planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, belief, wisdom, all of that happens to be in your fourth house right now. So it could have to do with home, all right? It could have to do with home, but then you have to consider because Uranus is both Uranus and Jupiter are in your fourth house right now, okay? So that is your domestic sector. It's your home. You may be finding news. Maybe you put a bid on a house and you find out you got it, you know. Mercury trine Jupiter it's really, you know, there's a social aspect to it, really good fun social aspect. There's also a kind of like business deals are being worked over right now. So could be some really good news you hear in terms of business or in terms of work or even in terms of relationships, because you also remember this is Venus squaring Uranus. We're talking about Venus is in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So this could be really big for you. So really pay attention to around what's happening around this date, because remember, Mercury and Mars are in Virgo right now, and that is your eighth house of death and rebirth, transformation. I mean, we're talking like cycles here, right? So remember, this entire month is all about breakthroughs. It's all about transformative moments, but just, you know, a sense of freedom, feeling free. Now, the other thing that is going to happen, and so there could also be like a contract that comes up around this time that, you know, you may consider or whatnot. But in any case, on the 13th is when we have another really big aspect. So this is when the Sun conjuncts Venus. This is a really big kazimi. Now, a kazimi, because I get a lot of questions, kazimi is the easiest way to explain it is when the planet is like in the heart of the sun. So I mean, when we talk about alignment, we're talking about like, hello, this is like right there, right, like bullseye, okay? And so the reason why this one's a really big kazimi, because we do have kazimis throughout the year, is I want you to consider the sun, right? The sun is hot and fiery. Venus, hot and fiery. The sun is currently in Leo. Venus is currently in Leo. Leo is a fire sign that's really fiery. So this is just expect a lot of action, okay? Mostly like, again, more breakthrough, more clarity, more when I say clarity, think about what Leo represents: pleasure, fun, love, romance, creativity, self-expression, right? So all of those aspects, it's almost like you have this sense of like, I know what actually brings me fun. I know what brings me a lot of pleasure. Remember, Venus is also retrograde at this time. So Venus is retrograde in Leo, so it's a lot of reassessing things anyway. You're probably reassessing a lot of things in your life, or making these shifts in your life. So anyway, Aquarius, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for August 7th to the 13th. This is again for Aquarius Sun and Rising. Aquarius Rising, if you know your birth chart, and all these aspects, definitely always affect Rising a little bit more than your Sun. But it's if you know your Venus, your Moon, you're welcome to read for those placements as well. I would recommend Venus because Venus is really active this week. Big time, big time. So, Aquarius, that said, let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you for this week, August 7th to the 13th. I'm ready. Aquarius, by the way, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really does give the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, Aquarius, I have to apologize for this lighting. It's very glaring. I have to squint at y'all because it was a long work day, so I have to do your readings. It's pretty late now, so well, not that late, but to the point where I actually need this lamp. So I feel like that's paparazzi. Okay, so you're good. You did have what, your August month, your August, come on. I'm not going to spoil anything either if you haven't read it. I usually, my readings, as you know, well, maybe you don't if you're new, but they are a continuation from the last reading because that's what life is. It's a journey, right? And so, especially because I throw in all the astrological aspects. But I know some of y'all may have not read your monthly, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. But hey, look at this. Let's get started. You got Temperance, okay? So Temperance, I love it. It came up in your past. It's almost like you've gotten to a point where there's been some things where you've had some breakthroughs already. You've had these moments of clarity where you're like, okay, you know what? I can't force things to happen. I can't push things to happen. You're just enjoying the ride now, and that's the best thing to do. Okay, it's the best thing to do. Not being frustrated about things, not being that things are not happening fast enough. Really, just coming to peace with it. Just knowing that the things that you're wanting, the things that are going to bring you joy, the things that are on your path to enlightenment, that they are coming, and you're patient with that. Okay, that's what temperance literally means. Self-restraint, right? Not why isn't it peace, right? Also, a lot of internal harmony as well, mind, body, soul. I love this for you, okay? And so it also depends on what day you watch this reading too. This Temperance did come up in the past, so it depends on if you haven't found that what is the word, just the stillness, right? The stillness, I'm trying to think, the equilibrium, okay? But anyway, this is great. This is really great. I'm also getting some, that balance is a big thing here. It's a big thing that's coming up. Understanding it, and really feeling it. Again, especially that connection, the mind, body, soul connection. You did get the Six of Pentacles. Hello. Yeah. Wink, wink. This is great. This is one of my favorite cards. If you're a subscriber, you know that. All right. So I love this. Speaking of, I actually love it when it comes up in the heart of your spread. Okay. Because the six, in the tree of life, it is the heart of the tree of life. Okay. It's all about harmony. It's all about beauty. All right. And when I say beauty, like the beauty in all things, right? Beauty in art, beauty in, relationships, beauty in everything, right? Not just physical beauty, just beauty in everything. But with Venus at play, beauty as well, like physical beauty as well. But even still, the six of Pentacles, a lot of passionate energy this week. Really, really, in terms of you giving, like just being selfless. I really love that. That's really amazing. Just kind of like this man too, the very philanthropic man. He's dressed in red for passion and power, and he's helping the needy. Speaking of balance, you do see the scale in his hand as well. So really understanding the balance between giving and receiving as well. Have that moment too. This is in the heart of your spread for the week, so it's kind of like the theme of the week. Ask yourself, are you giving, and not getting anything in return? Are you just sitting around waiting to receive and not giving anything? Have that moment to really think about that, okay? Have, if you haven't already, all right? It definitely will. There's such a feel good energy with your spread. But it is, this card is all, at the end of the day, all about gratitude. And so it's almost like you have this huge lesson of gratitude that does come through, okay? Or there's just awareness or awakening of gratitude, and a lot of selflessness, which I love. Now, you did get the Seven of Cups in your challenge area. It really is kind of like the breakthrough area. It's just really just saying that right now, this week, with anything that does come up, really, really know what you want. Really, really, I do call this the card of like illusion and delusion. You can see that this young man is being presented 7 different cups. They're very different from each other, like very different. There's beauty in one. Speaking of beauty again, there's like wealth in another, victory. There are so many different things came up in your challenge area. So it's kind of like the breakthrough area. It's like really knowing what you want, not putting all your blood, sweat, tears, heart, and soul into something may not be aligned with what like your soul wants, right? So keep that in mind. Just be able to really make the right decisions this week. I don't have any. I don't think that I'm not getting an energy of like red flag. It's just like really don't be like, if there are offers presented to you, spend time thinking about it instead of like signing right away, right? Like spend time, like just is this what I really want? Is this something? Remember, Mercury trining Jupiter is a big thing. It's like we got to really think, and you will get messages, whether they are like spiritual downloads or even in your physical world. You could hear some like really great news this week. Now, you did get the 9 of Wands with the moon, okay? So, the 9 of Wands in your crown. It is clear as day, especially with the energy that I'm getting, that you have been working hard. And when I say working hard, I want you to ask yourself, in what regard, okay? Because the wands represent your passions. They represent your ideas, creativity. They're also work related, enterprise, career, job, side hustles, all of that. So some of y'all, it can be like this, it can be work, like you've been working overtime, you've been exhausting yourself. Some of y'all, it could be maybe this what is it called, like a business proposal kind of thing. Some of y'all, it could just be some ideas that you have or passions that you have that you're just like, like it's been like to the point where you're just like, okay, I'm a little like burnt out now. But look at him, he's beat up, he's got gauze on his head, this little soldier boy, but look at him, like he's still standing. He's actually, look at him standing in front of the wands, protecting the wands. So what this card is saying is like, you're being resilient and you're having that resilience, and I want you to hold on to that resilience, because 9, we all do math here, comes right before 10. 10 is the end. So 9, it really is like fulfillment, but it really is also like the don't give up card. You're so close to it, to the end. If you've been really working hard, you're going to see the gains, okay? So hang in there, don't give up. You're good. You also got the moon, which is very interesting because we are there is a sense of you it's more of like intuitive, like it, like when I say like this energy of gratitude and just this feel good energy, uh it could be because you could have these moments of like fear or self-doubt, uh but again, it's more just like you'll take care of it. Like you're over that kind of energy. Now, for some Aquarians, there may be some moments where you do have some moments of like stress or anxiety, especially with the Nine of Wands up here. But I want you to know something. You see that little crayfish there? That's you. You got to go through the towers. You gotta go through those towers. You gotta face your fears if they do come up. Okay. There's only reason I say that is because fear and stress and distress. It's really they're all associated with this card with the moon. All right. So this is a big thing, and again, this is more of there's just this balance energy that's going on inside you. This is the moon is ruled by Pisces in tarot, and so with Saturn and Pisces, Saturn being one of your co-ruling planets, it's making you stronger, if that makes sense. It's making you, it's like you're taking, so it's in your second house, okay? Saturn and Pisces is in your second house. So there's a lot of money and wealth involved in that, like, or it's not your salary. So you're taking your salary seriously, maybe taking your job more seriously, or how you are, you're taking money a little bit more seriously now, all right? Your financial setup. Second house is also self-worth and self-value, all right? So there is some things that are happening this week where that's what's fueling you to come to terms with this is who I am and this is who I no longer want to be. And that's where this gratitude energy comes in. That's where this balance energy comes in. Like that whole mind, body, soul, that equilibrium, like everything is, it's almost like it's fueling you, all right, to not have any fears any longer, to no longer again, remember, this whole week is all about breakthroughs and having that sense of freedom. So but if you do have any fears about your future, which is again associated with this far, any card with any distress about your futures, you're fine, you're good. You have the Nine of Cups in your future. The Nine of Cups, which is, I call it the genie in a bottle energy. All right? It's the wish come true card. This is the card of satisfaction. Okay? Complete satisfaction. You even see the young man here sitting like a genie. All right? So, cups aligned over his head. Cups are emotions, feelings, intuition, wonderment. Hey, over the head, that's a lot of enlightenment. Aquarius, you're amazing. Let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. Tell me what's going on, Aquarius. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Y'all, I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful and I do appreciate it. So, Aquarius, you are, wow, okay. Woo, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, okay. You got the tower, but where it came in your staff, it's not saying that you're going to have a tower moment. It's saying this is how you kind of feel. Remember what I was saying earlier about the moon and the root of your spread. It's almost like this sense of freedom, like burn it down, build it up. I'm free from this. I don't want to feel this way. That's what this is. Okay. So that's really great. Again, it falls, this is, when you look at the staff, it really is. It's also like, this card is ruled, it is ruled by Mars, right? Mars, as I said, is in Virgo, which is in your 8th house of death and rebirth and transformation. So, hello. This is the card where, it is like a chaotic, destructive, like, the lightning striking the crown off the tower, the people falling from the tower. You didn't see it coming, but where it falls in your spread, it's almost like that's what you want. Okay? Mars in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo in your 8th house. I mean, it's almost like there's just you have this power of gratitude this week, and that's what gets you what you want. And for some of y'all, yeah, there's gonna be some like feelings of you may feel a little emotional this week with the moon. But just trust your intuition. That's what the moon is anyway. You even see the hermit's face in the moon. Okay, again, the light. Sorry, I have to tilt the cards. Which is all about that soul searching. But even still, like you're fine. Again, the tower where it falls in your staff, it's really honestly just saying like there are some things where you're probably just gonna want to say, okay, I'm just cutting this off, and that's not bringing me pleasure. That's not bringing me joy. I'm burning it down, building it up, and I'm feeling really good because it's making me feel liberated and free. And so, and the Tower card, I always say this, it's not actually like about it's not, it's perceived as unfavorable, but the Tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Okay? Remember what comes after the Tower, your card, the Star. All right? Stars aligning for you, your hopes, I mean, like, come on. You got this. You also got the Ace of Swords. I mean, you're good. You're good. It came in your external factors area. Yeah, so some of y'all, there could be something about contracts for real. Okay? Keep that in mind. For real now. All right? With the Ace of Swords. That was a weird way that I laughed. Maybe because I'm so close to this light. There goes that laugh again. Ace of Swords. So, here's the thing. Ace ushers in the most new change out of the minor arcanas. Swords, all about change. It's in your external factors area. There's a lot of change coming through in your life, okay? Swords are also the mental suit, so even the way that you're seeing things, there could be, you could just have like this really huge mental breakthrough this week where it's like, done and done, I get it. Boom, burn it down, build it up. I have all this gratitude. I'm becoming the person that I want to be. You're leaving parts of yourself. It's like, was it like a snake shedding its skin? You're shedding layers and really peeling away the layers and becoming your authentic self. I absolutely love this for you. But this really is like a big breakthrough. That is, it's almost like this huge force. Like that's bringing it like through the universe. It's like bringing this huge force for you to have this profound moment. Okay. Now you did get the 5 of Swords, where this falls in your spread, it's saying like you don't want it anymore. You don't want tiny little battles. You don't want these moments of stress and having to fend yourself and go into battle and have these fights. You're over that. You don't want any of those anymore. You don't want it. You just want things to be good. You want to be able to, this card is all about, at the end of the day, it's all about self-respect, self-dignity, by choosing your battles wisely, right? So, but a battle has been had here. You can see that. And so, again, where it falls in your spread, it's almost like that's your biggest hope this week, is to just get through this week without any, like, bickering or having any sort of like not seeing eye to eye with others, and you're good. I mean, you got the 2 of Pentacles in your final outcome. Looks like there is going to be some sort of decision that's going to be you're going to have it looks like there is going to be some sort of decision that you have to make. Looking at your entire spread here, and what it is Sure, it can be something in your physical world, as in like a job offer or two job offers, even, or even like if you're single, maybe two people that you're flirting with, or if you're in a relationship, maybe you're thinking of leaving it. But whatever it is, it's to help bring that balance, okay? Because there's a lot of imbalance in this card, and it's in your final outcome. Eventually, you're gonna have to drop one of these pentacles. It feels like something very new to you, like something that you've never had to do before. But remember, there's a lot of harmony here, all right, in your spread, all right. You toughing it out, you having to really go within to your intuitive side. There could be some parts of you that have a little bit of fear about what to expect next, or what may be happening in your life. But it really is something that is going to, more like when you see it, it empowers you, and it's just like, I don't want that anymore, right? You have everything here saying that, okay? Now, with this, it's almost like you will know what it is that you're going to have to balance. I mean, like, you see the pentacles are a little off. The waves in the back, again, a little off. You see he has 1 foot off the ground. Like, a lot of imbalance in this card. But it is ultimately, it's your decision, right? It's the final outcome. And again, there's going to be some sort of decision, okay, that happens. And it can have to do with money and wealth. It is the Pentacles, all right? So again, something with money, something with finances. Remember, Saturn and Pisces in your second house, right? Very the big thing right now. And then also Mars and Mercury in your 8th house, other people's resources. So that's another thing. You know, the 8th house isn't just death and rebirth and life cycles, which seems to be like you're shifting, but it is other people's resources, like inheritance and investments and bonuses, commissions, paying off debts. And you know, we'll even clarify this for you, okay? How much time do I? Okay, good. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. Okay. Speaking of balance, like, you're gonna be fine. You make the right decision. You know what it'll be. That's the thing. As long as you go with your intuition, like I said, you're gonna be fine. And then, how funny how life works and tarot works is, I said this card is all about imbalance. You just got clarified with a card of balance. You're good. Okay. Justice will be served. This is very karmic energy. Just go with your heart, go with your intuition. Whatever you have to like find that balance, or bring that balance into your world, or even like internally, you're gonna be fine. Okay, you're gonna be fine. Justice, ruled by Libra, balanced. You got the only 2 cards in tarot where they have the scale. You see that, right? So when I say balance is a really big theme for you this week, it's a really big theme for you this week. And if you remember your month spread, I mean, this is just not coincidence, okay? So just you're okay. You're good. You're good. One other thing, if you it may have to do with relationships or partnerships. Just keep that in mind. All right? Because remember, Venus and the Sun in Leo right now, right? In your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, and that's work or love. And then Justice is ruled by Libra, the native ruler of the 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. That may be the balance, maybe having a conversation, or just, you know, again, it can be work, but it's ultimately in your hands. So and hey, next week, Aquarius, we have a new moon in Leo, okay? So you see how this is kind of hinting toward the next week. New moon in Leo, the Sun in Leo, in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. New moons are new beginnings, right? So, yeah, there we go. So, Aquarius, Team Aquarius, I love y'all. Thanks so much for being here. I'm sorry about this light. It is so bright. But I definitely wanted to get your reading in. But anyway, thanks so much for being here, y'all. If you like this reading, it'd be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much. You know I love you. I will see you next week. All right. Bye, Aquarius.